All right, deck is on the truck. This back bumper ended up putting a 3-inch channel across just to take the oil pan out, like I said in the previous video, and just finish it off. Looks really slick that way. For the mounts, just a chunk of 5-inch channel. Got one on all 4 corners here. I got a piece of wood in between the steel frame and the aluminum as a barrier. You don't want aluminum and steel to be touching without a barrier there. And then that wood takes the little rivets from the factory frame out. Now for this headache rack, I was thinking I'll just take some of this 1-inch square bar. That one's too short, but just make a ladder with it. That way if you want to strap something to it, you can. That's going to be your view from your mirror. Which is pretty nice. Nice visibility, I think, still. I just got the last 2 cross members, so work on getting those in. I'll get the headache rack finished up. I got one more mount on the driver's side where my Bessey clamp is to weld down. And then start working on the wiring. Alright, that headache rack actually looks pretty nice, I think. It'd be good enough. Something to strap something to if you need. I did add a gusset here. There was a little bit of wiggle in that. Now it's pretty solid. I got all my cross members in now. 12 inches on center all the way through. Everything's welded down. Now, I'm just going to start doing the wiring here on this deck. The previous deck that was on this truck had a junction box in the toolbox, which I've never seen before, but I kind of like. This wire here is the one that comes off the main wiring harness on the truck. So that's your stop, turn, clearance, whatnot. Went into a junction box in the rear toolbox, so it's accessible. And then this is the wiring harness. This is passenger side. All the pigtails are still there. That light is the clearance light on the side here. I'm going to change that out to a bigger light. And the license plate light, I need to change that. And then here's another one, connects to the junction box again. And this is your driver's side. So you got your stop, turn, reverse, whatnot. It's a nice way of doing wiring on a truck deck, I think. I like it. I'll put the junction box in the toolbox so everything is accessible. This is what I came up with for the fuel. I don't know what else to do there. The other one had it right here. It had a door right there. I didn't like that. They always fill up with salt, sand. That I can run the hoses in here, through the hole in the frame here, and into the fuel tank there. Keeps it on its side. The other thing I was thinking was up here, but by the time you go around that toolbox and around it again and get over to the fuel tank, I don't think there's enough slope. That'll be protected there from the tie rail. It's on the side. I like fuel fills on the side. And should work. Should have good slope there. It shouldn't take me too long to get the wiring done on this truck. Get it cleaned up and then lights in. Backup camera on. Yeah. Got the lights all wired in. And toolboxes are all done up with stainless steel hardware now. That's the backup camera wire. It's just oodles of it. All the wires tucked in nice. Fuel fill. It's on the side there. Just gotta go get some wood now and put a top on for him. Looks pretty nice. It'll look better when the front toolboxes are on as well, but that's where we're at. Alright folks, there it is with the top. And more or less all cleaned up. This is just pressure treated wood. If a person really wanted to, they could polish that until it shines like a Alcoa. But the only thing I got left to do is wait until those toolboxes show up. But these running boards on both sides just need to be re-welded there. And same thing on that side. But that truck's gonna look sharp. Okay, give you an idea. This floor was just swept. I just pulled the truck back in to weld the running boards. And that's the salt that came off. Salt and clay. I don't know, whatever that is. Just from me hammering on this a little bit. That's disgusting. Wash your trucks. Alright. Clean floor. It doesn't look that bad, but it, like, every nook and cranny has that salt just packed in it. The cross member there, you can see it just sitting on it. Up on that. This is our, what we call just the tandem. It's an international truck. But last fall, while I was hauling grain off the field, this strap here, I went out onto the county road from the approach and I lost my air tanks. They broke right there. That side's still good. So anyhow, working on this now. I'm gonna get that fixed before spring hits us and we're back in using this thing to haul fertilizer.
And I doubt the DOT will be happy with that as a fix. So what I'm gonna do is get the strap off, drop these air tanks, and I think all I need to do is replace that one channel. The front one, oh no, the front one's broken too. It's hanging off there too. So we'll get these two channels off these air tanks. Hopefully I can do that without wrecking a bunch of U-bolts and whatnot that hold the air tanks on. Alright. Well, that's exactly what I did not want to happen. That's the cable that holds that air tank on. And put some motivational heat to it. You can see it's still smoking. Put the impact to it and it just snapped the cable like nothing. So I guess once I get this done, I'm gonna be buying some parts. Hopefully the front ones don't do that.
This is what was holding up the air tanks. It's 2.5 inch channel that is aluminum. I'm pretty sure that's channel. But anyhow, not much left to that one. I guess years of going down gravel roads didn't treat it very nice. So I don't have any aluminum channel, but it's getting bolted to a steel bands on the fuel tanks. That's what they bolt to. So I'm just gonna use this 2x2 by 125 wall steel square tube and bolt it back in there.
Alright, got two new air tank supports put in. Ended up putting new straps in, 2 new straps on each tank. Got nice drain holes in the bottom of these things. Kind of hard to see. I did end up capping the ends so that the hole right on the edge wouldn't tear out. Way better than what was on there before. A lot safer too. Doesn't take much to beat a ratchet strap. But anyhow, do some more maintenance on this thing while it's in here and then kick it out and bring in something new.